Hi, I'm May. Welcome back to my channel. I'm actually packing for my trip back to Malaysia. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you what's in my makeup bag. So this is my makeup bag. I got this from, I think, a collaboration from Inkilis and Harem, and I really like this. I've used this for like a couple years and it has been holding up so well, and it carries a lot of stuff. Firstly, I have this pouch that carries all my tools, my brushes. So this is my foundation brush from It Cosmetics. Then I have this hourglass powder brush, which I love so much, but it's such a pain to carry. And this one is from BK Beauty. This is their foundation 109 brush. And then I have this A506 brush from BK Beauty as well, so I use this mainly for concealer. And this is my blush brush. This is from Rare Beauty. And I also have this contour brush from BK Beauty as well, the 112 brush. Oh, and this is so important for me. This is my makeup palette knife. I use this to spread out foundation. And then I have several of the brushes from Morphe X Ariel collaboration. And here, this is my nose contour brush. This is from Larousse. I got this from a beauty bag a while back. So this is their LR117 angled shading brush. This is my favorite nose contour brush. And this is my secondary nose contour brush because I use one for powder nose contour and the other one for cream nose contour. So this is from Luxie. This is their 182 nose perfector brush. And then I have like a lash separator because I don't like my lash to be clumpy. I know some people like that look, but I prefer my lash to be like lengthening and like they are separated. And this is a lip brush. I brought this because I might want to do like a bolder lip. I also have a lash applicator from Sephora. I got this on sale. I think it's less than $5. I use this to put on lashes, individual lashes. And then I have this small pair of scissors. I use this mainly to cut my double eyelid tape. And then this is just an applicator that I use to apply my double eyelid tape. And lastly is this tweezer from Tweezerman. And then next, in the tools department as well, I have two sponges. One is this very 51 from Picasso. The texture is like a leathery sponge, so it doesn't absorb my foundation as much. And then this one is my recent favorite. This is from Beauty Blender. This is their dual-sided powder puff. I use it to apply powders. So I brought a couple of my eyelid tape. I'm not sure which one would I use. And then there's also this, my eyelash curler from Muji. I really like that it curls my lashes, even the corner ones. But sometimes you have to be slightly careful because you might accidentally pinch on your eyelid. But otherwise, this is a very good eyelash curler. And then I also carry around this small Chanel makeup remover just in case I made any mistakes. So I'm going to start with primers that I have. This is the moisturizer that I use before I put on any makeup. I like to do like a layer of this before any makeup because my skin, even though it is slightly oily, I feel like it benefits from having like a little bit of moisture before putting on foundation. And then I brought along the Hourglass Vanish Primer. I really like the convenient travel size. Previously, I was using the veiled one, so I'm not sure how the Vanish one works. I don't know, I just figured since I have a small travel size sample, I'll just bring it along with me, and if it doesn't place out well, I'll try to replace it with something else. And then for base makeup, this time I brought two along with me. So this is the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation Stick. So I got this during Black Friday. The video is probably somewhere up here. But because we are traveling, I don't want to be bringing a lot of like glass foundation bottles, so this stick form is very convenient. And then the next base stuff that I bought is this BB Tinted Moisturizer from Misc. I love this so much. I think this beats all my cushion foundations. It's cheap and it applies on really well. It's pretty seamless. This won't emphasize any dry patches that you have on your face, so I really like this. And then for contouring, I have two. So this one is from Fenty Beauty. This is their Amber 01. This is their very famous matchstick, which I use to do my nose contour. I like this a lot because it's a very neutral tone. And then the next contour stick that I have is this from Westman Atelier. This is their Face Trace Contour Stick in the shade Biscuit. I use this mainly for my jawline. And then for concealer, I actually brought two with me. One is the concealer palette from Ipsa. I really like this because there's 3 shades and it comes with a little brush as well, so you can do a lot of spot correcting. And it comes with a mirror as well. And the 3 shades that's included is super useful. I use the dark one a lot for my acne. And then the salmon shade, I'll use it underneath my eyes, and then the lightest one, I'll just mix it with whatever. But then I brought along the Hourglass concealer as well because I figured this is like a small size one. If I'm lazy to put on any base makeup, I'll just use this to dab on like my problematic areas. This is in the shade Silk. So for brows, I brought 3 items with me. So firstly is this heavy rotation coloring eyebrow. I plan to dye my hair after I go back, so I figured it would be nice to have like an eyebrow gel that's lighter in color. This is my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Actually, I think I'm running out of this. This is my backup. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Brow Wiz. I've used this a lot. I've probably used up like 3 or 4 of these. And lastly is this from Rare Beauty, Shape and Feel Dual in the shade Brown. So because I have my eyebrows embroidered already, I don't really care much about eyebrow stuff. So this is a very useful brow pomade thing where I can easily apply on the go, and it comes with like a brush and a spoolie as well, so it's so perfect and so compact for traveling. And then for eyeliner, I'm bringing 3 of them. So one of this is a gel creamy eyeliner. So this is from Canmake. This is their creamy touch liner. This is what I use in my waterline, and sometimes I even use it to draw like a small wing if I'm lazy to use like a liquid liner. And then I brought 2 liquid eyeliner. So one is from Heroine Make. This is their smooth liquid eyeliner in the brown shade, and then this one is from Kat Von D. This is their tattoo liner. So this is a black one and this is a brown one. And then for lashes, I'm bringing 3 items. One is this from Tattoo Size lash version. This is their older version. I actually have the newer version, but because this hasn't run out yet, so I'm still using the old one. This is my lash primer. I've been using this for a couple years already, and I really like this. It lengthens your eyelashes and it separates them. I remember just using this by itself, and then someone actually asked me if I did like a lash lift. So that's how nice this is, because it darkens your lash a little bit, but yet at the same time it's not clumpy at all. And then Skinny Micro Cara Zero from Innisfree. I mainly use this on my bottom lashes because my bottom lashes are barely there. It has a very tiny mascara wand, which is super cute. So out of everything that I bring today, this is probably the only new item. So this is from Deja Vu. This is their Fiber Weight Mascara. I've only used this once. I'm just bringing it because this is what I'm currently using, even though I've just opened it up. And then for lashes, I actually brought the DUP Individual Lash Quick Extension and the DUP, or is it the Up Eyelashes Fixer EX. This is a lash glue and this is their individual lashes. And then for blush, I was debating whether I should bring this or not because I'm actually bringing the Hourglass palette already. This is the Hourglass Ambient Jellyfish palette, which is released last year. It has probably everything you need. I really like the color of this blush. Like this one from Gucci in the shade Rosy Beige. This is such a beautiful color. And then for my highlighter, I'm actually bringing 2. So one is from Rare Beauty. This is their Enlightened highlighter. So this is one of my favorite highlighter ever. The sheen is just so nice. I'm still bringing the Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener in Stella. I think this is just easier to apply. And then the palettes that I'm bringing is actually, there's only 2 palettes that I'm bringing with me. One is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette. This is so worn out already, but I really like this. This gives me like a very warm and like neutral colors. And then I'm also bringing my Pillow Top Luxury palette from Charlotte Tilbury. So this is the OG Pillow Top palette. I'm also bringing this custom palette that I made myself. The shades inside are actually my common use shades. So there's 3 from Sephora. These 3 are from Sephora, and then this one is actually the MAC Omega, which I use a lot on my nose contouring. And then this one is the shade 229 Scented Candle from Sephora's collection. I like to use this as like a wash of pink when I'm lazy to put on any eye makeup. And then this is the shade 207 Lazy Afternoon. I think this is like a perfect shade to brighten up my under eyes because it's like slight peach skin color. And then lastly is this 201 Let It Snow. This is just a white matte shadow. I use this as like a matte highlighter. Honestly, their quality is just okay. It's not super amazing, but I guess it gets the job done. And then I also bought 2 setting powders. This is from Hourglass. This is their Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is probably my favorite setting powder ever, especially when used together with their brush. It gives like a veil, like a very soft filter on your face. And this one is the Charlotte Tilbury Setting Powder. This is a travel size one. I use this to touch up my makeup. So I actually use it underneath my eyes, and you can tell that there's barely any shine even though I have this makeup on for like a couple hours already. And then for lip products, I have a couple. Firstly is this from Fenty Skin. This is their conditioning lip oil. I really like this. It's very moisturizing. And then I also brought the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk 2 Medium. I use this to line my lips when I want to put on like a solid lip color. And then I bought a matte lip. This is from Dior. This is their Rouge Forever liquid in the shade 200. And if I want something glossy, I'll use this from Sephora. This is their outrageous lip plumping thing in the shade 05. I really like this shade. It makes your lips so juicy. And then if I'm lazy and I just want something that's one and done, I'll use this from Hourglass. This is their lip thing in the shade Haze. I'm actually quite worried that this might melt in Malaysia, but because the shade is just so nice, I've decided to just bring it along anyway. And this is from Chanel, La Rouge Dual Ultra Tenue Gloss in the shade Intense Caramel 154. I really like this. I actually heard that Chanel Beauty is cheaper in Malaysia, so I might stock up on this. It's a gloss that's very long lasting. So there's this part where you apply on the color, and then there's this side which is the gloss and also like the color protector as well. And then setting spray from Kelly Ray. This is their Surf Proof setting spray. I brought this because first off, the size is just so cute. I can easily bring this around. And secondly, I really like the finish that it gives. And at the same time, the spray is so nice. Like the mist is so fine. The only downside is that it smells a little bit like coconut, which I don't really like coconut smelling stuff. Otherwise, it's pretty hydrating and it locks in makeup pretty well. And then this is the hair mascara thing that I got from Japan. My haul video is probably up here. I really like this. It helps you tame like your flyaways. And then I'm also bringing along my Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. I use this because I expect myself to do a lot of heat styling and it doesn't leave your hair like crunchy. And then for perfume, I'm actually bringing a couple because I couldn't decide and I wanted to have something for different occasions, I guess. Firstly is this from Ox Paradis. This is a perfume that I bought from Japan. I really like this smell. This is like a very sweet florally scent. I feel like this would be good for like daily use. And then there's this from Replica. This is their matcha mediation. I'll probably use this in the day just as an overall spray. And then I'm also bringing the Libre from YSL. This is my nighttime perfume. And there's this is just my signature scent. This is from Gucci. This is their Gorgeous Gardenia. And lastly is this from Fleur, their Missing Person. I'm not sure why I'm bringing this. I think this will be nice for days where I do not put on makeup yet I want to smell fresh. Alright, that's it for what's in my makeup bag. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!